Welcome to Revision Hub. Today we're going to look at the unit Approaches in Psychology, AQA AS Psychology. Behaviourism is commonly called the learning approach. So Pavlov's dogs is one of the experiments. So this is based on classical conditioning, which is when you learn to associate two stimuli together. So before conditioning, food was presented to the dogs and they salivated. So food was conditioned and salivating unconditioned response. During conditioning, food was the unconditional stimulus and a bell was the neutral stimulus, which resulted in salivating, which was the unconditioned response. And after conditioning, the sound of the bell resulted in the dog salivating, so the bell became the conditioned stimulus and salivating became the conditioned response. Skinner's rats, so this was operant conditioning, which is when you learn through reward and punishment. So the rats were put in a box called Skinner's box and were slow to press the lever to begin with to release a pellet of food. And as continuously the rats were placed in the box, this resulted in them getting quicker at pressing the lever to release the pellet of food. So positive reinforcement is being rewarded for the behavior performed, which increases the chances of the behavior being repeated. Negative reinforcement is avoiding the unpleasant, which also increases the likelihood of the behavior being repeated. For example, the rat would obviously press the lever to avoid getting an electric shock. A punishment is an unpleasant consequence of a behavior and decreases the likelihood of the behavior being repeated. Evaluating both these studies. A strength is that both experiments were conducted in a lab, making them replicable, which means that they had a high control over extraneous variables, increasing internal validity. Another strength is that they have real-world applications because the behaviors encountered daily by many people have been explained, for example, phobias, suggesting that the research has practical applications. However, a weakness is the fact that humans and animals learn via conditioning is too simplistic to explain all kinds of behavior because certain things haven't been accounted for example, the role of emotions. Another weakness is that since these experiments were done in a lab, they lack ecological validity, which questions their generalizability to daily life. In our next video, we're going to look at the social learning theory, but before then, make sure you make your notes on what we covered today. Remember to revise, rest, test, and repeat yourself. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. And thank you to Canva because I use their templates to create these slides. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, press the bell icon on our channel, Revision Hub. Thank you so much.